Hey guys, how are you doing? You know who this is. And I'm coming to you post-workout. I'm recording part of this because I'm looking at the clock. I have some time now. And I'm going to come back to you to answer some of the other questions. As you know, I've done features of those who have lost weight in their journey, and I asked different questions to help provide a foundation for you who would like to, make that change in your life. No, everyone's not going to be skinny. Everyone's not going to be fat, overweight, obese. However you like to categorize whatever classifications, that's not going to make the mold for everyone. But I would like to share my part of the story, and share my testimonial according to those questions. Instead of writing it down, however, I'd like to share it face to face because sometimes, it helps to be able to see the person, to see what facial reactions, see how the heart, to see what the tone of voice, everything that's being portrayed. All right, so for this particular clip, I'm going to merge another one to answer the rest of the questions. And you have to excuse me. I'm actually sitting on the weight ball right now. See? I don't know if you can see me. And I'm recording with my phone. But anyway, what triggered my lifestyle change? Was it health? Was it personal? What was it? Actually, my weight loss change was triggered by several different factors. And you know how things happen as a roller coaster, but you let it go, and then you wait for the next situation, you let it go. Okay, so the first situation, hubby and I, we went to this conference in Atlanta. And we walked in, we figured we were dressed pretty nice. And the way they had it was fold-up chairs. The way they were done, they were clipped together. Now, it was obvious when we were sitting down that we would not be able to sit in the two chairs side by side with them clipped together. So people behind us helped to unclip the chairs in the middle of service for us to sit down. And service was going on. Right, so that was one embarrassing moment. I had another moment, and that was really embarrassing. I felt bad because I'm like, these strangers shouldn't have to help me sit down. You know what I'm saying? So then I had another moment when we were flying to New Orleans. Hi, you need to come work out? Okay, and I became dislocated. Sorry. The second thing that happened was we were flying to New Orleans on the plane, and we were in one of those small jets that had two seats side by side. And they asked for most of us on the plane to move over to one side of the plane because there was a larger lady who was flying on the other side of the plane, and they wanted the weight of the plane to be dispersed, for it to be balanced, for us to take off and fly. So they asked different people to move over to the other side of the plane to help even the weight. And she had on an extended belt clip. Now, it didn't personally happen to me, but I felt like I wasn't too far from being in her situation. So that, that weighed on my mind, like, man, gosh, that could really be me. Like, that's unsettling to know that it asks half the plane to move, and that's quite obvious to say, can you all move over here so that the weight can be balanced? Like, that's really hard. And then the very last situation that happened was I was at work. I have a desk job, and I was scooting up in my seat, and my right knee actually turned, it actually did a whole rotation outward, and I stopped. I stopped as if somebody else saw it and felt it with me, because that's how massive it was. It actually turned on me. I'm like, what the? And if you're in your emotions, when I said what the, that's your problem. But I was surprised. I didn't know what was going on. From that moment, I was like, okay, I'm too young to have any type of knee issues. Having that happen, that means I could possibly need a knee replacement. Are you serious? I can't handle that. So I changed it all up. That's those three factors right there alone. In addition to a lifelong moments of embarrassment due to my weight, like I couldn't even ride. I got lint in my hair from doing crunches. Oh well. But I couldn't get on the roller coaster one time because the seat wouldn't close down on me. I mean, it was a lot of small things, but it was enough that was scarring to make me be like, okay, it keep adding to the bucket, adding to the bucket. Okay, it's full now. And it's time for me to make a commitment to myself and change this up. So, all right, I will do the next part next.